really love doing improv. We're really glad to be here, and we're really grateful that you're here as well. We are a movie. We are going to do an improvised documentary, other than the issue of not having a camera or film. And in order to do that, we need to get some ideas about what could be some options for a documentary. So if you could just, we're just going to get some ideas. If you could just yell out, what's something, just think for a moment, that you would be interested in seeing a documentary about? What's something that you're curious about?
Monkeys.
Volcanoes!
Monkeys.
Monkeys! Colony!
Artificial
natural disasters. Spiders.
Sugar.
I heard volcanoes.
Who said volcanoes?
Yo!
Hey!
Volcano guy!
Volcano guy. What about volcanoes?
Where they're erupting in the world. Pyroclastic flows that destroy everything in their path, but you'd be right next to it.
I have a question for you, sir. Are you a volcanologist?
I hate it.
All right. So, we start the documentary, open, establishing shot. Beautiful island. We see the shadows of the chopper blades going over, and we go over palm tree, and then the helicopter suddenly zooms up to reveal, obviously, an enormous volcano.
The volcano is smoking and smoldering and sputtering, and the helicopter spins around, and we can see climbing the volcano is like 3 orange dots.
The 3 orange dots are actually scientists that have come up to calculate the lava flow and the hotness of the lava, but they really don't have a lot of experience.
We cut across the interior of a hospital room. There's bright lights everywhere. There is a woman who's on she's starting to scream and yell, just ow, ow, ow.
And she's screaming and yelling while a doctor just kind of stands next to her helplessly while this beeping machine kind of goes off, and he sort of just looks confused.
Voiceover. Damn it. I think they know I'm going to fraud. I don't know how to deliver a baby. I don't even have a medical license.
Ow!
I wanted to go to film school.
Push!
I was going to make something of myself. Well,
do you want a towel?
This is the story about how I tried to give birth and failed at the child, but won at my dream. Sure, I guess. Well, I've always known that I wanted to be a volcanologist. I study volcanoes.
I didn't always want to be a volcanologist. I kind of fell into it accidentally when my lab lost funding due to changes in the political climate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about...
It happens. I've gotten used to it. I have learned that I can sweat off a lot of weight. It's been all right.
Silver lining. We're married. I guess that's we should tell. I guess that could
Yes.
be a thing like that.
It's a very hot field.
She was gonna get. That's.
Oh, that's weird.
All right. So she had this big grant. She was gonna go to Stockholm, and I loved her. So I may have told the grant committee that she was unfit. And it's worked out. It's worked out so well. We're married.
Can you stop taping?
We cut to the interior Maui generals on the top. The camera zooms into the doors.
Nurse, hold my smoothie.
You switched to strawberry. Interesting. Change things up.
So, Cipro? That does a lot.
It tends to work in general, so that's what I was taught in school. That's the safe way to go. They like it better than cutting.
They told me we can't
Oh, that's very old school.
Alright, man, there's a Cipro script, I guess. That doesn't work. Yeah, see another doctor?
Yeah. Should be alright.
Totally, yeah, no, you'll be fine, You'll be fine. Nothing to worry about.
We cut to the interior of a small shack. It's dark. There's a single light hanging above. Now come in. All right, so I've got, you can get an MD for about 500. You can get JD's going to cost you $2,000.
What? I can go to law school for...
It's a lot more than that. But if you're asking that kind of question, you're also not going to pass.
Oh, all right, well...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be... Customer's always right. Mom's telling me, customer's always right. Customer's always right.
I just need my parents to respect me. MD?
That's... I would try it.
Okay.
I would try it.
Okay. So...
Cut to interview. I've got to say, we are so proud of Jimmy.
Because, you know, I went to medical school.
We did not see that coming. He was not, it was not the best of students.
I was unfocused.
He kept repeating, it got awkward, like every grade almost.
It was...
But he tried so hard. He's such a good trier. I love you, honey.
Oh.
And if I blamed myself for you for the longest time, but now I know it's okay, honey.
Because I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor. You're a doctor. Doctor.
Push edit. We cut to, or not push edit, something. We cut to a apartment that actually kind of is laden with like a bunch of beakers and a lab and all sorts of mess all over the place. And it looks like two people have kind of been fighting with a bunch of random objects.
Oh, you go to hell!
Ow!
Yeah!
I paid a lot for my degree. A lot.
Ow! I
You
just
had
get you through the door if you...
Funding hold? Because you love me?
Erlenmeyer flats!
Ow! Look, just...
I'm impressed that you know what that's called. That's what you're actually paid.
Also, that's not the just because you're TA doesn't mean you can do violence against your husband, okay?
Oh, yeah? No, I'm pretty sure I can.
Ow!
That's... Yeah.
I loved you enough to commit fraud.
And it landed me in volcanoes.
Here's your soxlet extract.
Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what he
very
said.
expensive.
If I were not pregnant right now, I would walk out
You're
on
pregnant?
her ass. Also, I still find your smile somewhat endearing. Mildly, but not that much.
You know, when you're angry, you get a little bit like a volcano. I mean, that's what I've always liked about a volcano. It's like, shit could go bad. We are having a moment here. Do you mind?
I don't even know whose kid it is.
Why is the kid in her house?
Whoa! Why is this in doubt? Why are you surprised by that?
It's really hot up here! I get
Did you-
confused when I'm dehydrated!
I'm her TA!
I'm so glad we could just get up here. You stay base camp! Even if it's...
I'll just calibrate the gas chromatograph.
You studied
Are
the
you
term.
sure he just paid for his degree?
I know, because he's not seriously now. Honey, I love you. And I'm willing to make just anything to make this work. I don't care. This will be my child no matter what.
It might be mine.
Cut to just the volcano. I was was about to... I can't do it when you're... It's hard to commit. Suicide is it's supposed to be a lonely thing.
Fluid samples from the lava. You don't want to go there.
It burns, are you not? It's hot.
I know, it hurts. I think, no, this is not, you know what? I want this to be your child. No matter whose child it is.
What's that? Your water just broke!
And then it evaporated really quick.
What's the new here at the hospital? Baby!
Oh my god,
God!
Oh, I've seen this.
It's a birth!
I need some.
Thank you.
You've got to stop selling degrees.
This is the hospital we've got.
It really hurts.
Sit down?
Yes!
That'll do it. So...
It's not helping. It still hurts.
I saw on National Geographic. As I understand it, this pretty much takes care of itself.
Why is the TA ever delivering?
He's just all over the place. He's the most overachieving ever. Just because you deliver it, by the way, does not make it any more yours either.
It still might be mine.
Right, I get it. Right.
You guys need to know some things, like about
Yes!
valve relapse.
What the nurse said. What?
It's a congenital heart defect. You need to know, because might be surgery involved. And I recommend that you get some.
Can I just take some Cipro or something? I don't want anybody
For a baby? I don't know much, but a baby is not a bacterial infection.
You start to see the credits going up. As you see the little vignettes on the side. Yeah, we made a go of it.
We decided it was his.
Sometimes even with parents who have blue eyes, brown eyes can sometimes happen.
It's totally recessive. Volcanoes are like my calling. I never wanted to be in a lab.
Yeah, so my medical license was revoked. Turns out they keep tabs on what doctors are doing. So
It turns out that once you're willing to write letters to people of an authority that rat people out, that gets you someplace. Yeah.
I still think it was my kid.
Thank you very